Okay, what we're going to talk about today is Revelations chapter 6, verse 8. We're going to talk about the pale horse.
Yes, we are.
It says, and I looked and behold a pale horse. I'm going to stop right there. As growing up, I can remember them calling what people pale.
The
Pale faces.
Edomites, the quote unquote white people,
They called them what? Pale faces?
pale faces.
And in movies, what did the indigenous people call them?
Pale faces. They called them pale faces. Pale Rider. Remember that movie by Clint Eastwood? Pale Rider. They know who they are. They try to disassociate themselves with Edomites. But that's who they are. They are the children of Esau.
And look, it says, in his name that set upon him was death, and hell followed him. Okay, now with that being said, in 1492, Christopher Columbus came over here.
Yes, he did.
And when he came over here, he brought what? Violence and disease with him, right?
Yes, he did.
So ain't that fitting in with that, the verses in that chapter?
Exactly.
And then it says, and power was given unto them. Who is running America?
The Edomites.
The Edomites.
The fake Jews. Jewish. Let's get that straight. Jewish. Ish means to what? Act like, to take on something.
It says, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth. Now, there are 4 parts of the earth. There's Europe, there's Asia, there's Africa. And the 4th part is where? America. And they are, like I said, like you said, they running America. Okay, and they said part of the earth they killed with sword and with hunger and with death and with the beasts of the earth. Okay, this is what gets you. They said the beast. You try to figure out what is the beast. What is the? But when Columbus came over here, he brought what with him?
Dogs.
Dogs. It says he had greyhounds. He had 20 some type of English dog, and then he had greyhounds with him. And what he used to do with those dogs?
He would seek them on the people. He would seek them on the indigenous people of the Americas.
They said they was used.
Yes, when they discovered that our people, the copper color, beautiful people, the beautiful queens and kings, had all that gold and all those jewels, they wanted it. Our people were good to these people when they first came to this land. But what did they do? Columbus took what he could and he went right back across that water and he brought more people back to enslave and kill our people.
Yeah, those dogs basically attacked. He used those dogs to attack. It says he used them to attack. Also, we might get off topic a little bit, and that's okay, because we're trying to be as real
Blunt.
about this, blunt as we can. Might be some people get upset, and that's okay too. But you need to search. You need to seek and search for the truth. These things you're hearing on here, you need to Google. You need to look at the different Bibles. What back in what
1800s, 1400s. You need to find as many old books and Bibles as you can, because in those books hold truths. We're not saying every book is gonna pertain to our people or be talking about our people, because they've changed a lot of stuff. But they give us enough truth in these books that we know who we are.
This
is our time, people. It's time for us to become the head and no longer be the tail.
Yes, and see, we used to wonder why in the world would they hate us just because of the color of our skin.
It's not because of the color of our skin.
All the time it was why?
Our bloodline, our heritage.
Okay.
Our rights.
You know what? With saying that, all people are not the same.
They're not.
Okay, so all black people are not the same.
Oh no, sister, they're not.
Okay, so explain to me.
Okay, you know how we used to be called Negroes?
Yes.
The reason why they wanted to dissociate us with the word Negro is because the Bible tells you, or I'm not going to say the Bible, I'm going to say...
Yeah, I think it was a Bible. I'm not quite sure exactly which one it was. Some world Bible or something.
The Bible dictionary tells you that, what was his name? Was it, it tells us that The Negroes were not a part of the Ethiopians. They were not a part of none of the other races. They were separate from those races.
Okay. Okay, so let me ask you something. You remember when we used to say our people in Africa, and those people you said we're not the same,
And you
we
know
used to
what?
wonder why they said that.
And we used to wonder why they hated us.
Why
Did these people hate us?
why did they hate us?
Because they know that in the end they will be waiting on us.
But why did they hate us?
They hated us because they knew who we were.
They knew we weren't the same as
That's
them.
right. They knew who we were.
They were Hamites. Ham. They were from Ham, and we was from what? Sham. Shamites.
And then I get so tired of people calling us anti-Semitic.
You can't be
Do
anti-Semitic.
people even know what that means?
You can't be anti-Semitic against your own what?
On race, on people.
That's right.
On nations.
Yes. And see, and the thing about it is Africans and
I hate to cut you off.
Okay.
Sis. I hate to cut you off.
Okay, go ahead.
But I'm so sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired of people trying to say that we're trying to change their beliefs about this good time Jesus.
Why you calling that? Because some people might get
Because
offended. So answer that.
The
for
reason
me.
why I call him the good time Jesus, because that Jesus says it's okay to sin. That Jesus says the Sabbath is on a Sunday. That Jesus tells you the Most High gonna forgive you and forgive you and forgive you and forgive you, no matter what. But I'm here to tell you, the real Messiah,
That's right. That's right.
the Yahushua of the world, he coming back, baby, and it ain't coming back to gather us up all. You know, one big happy family.
We ain't kumbaya.
We
He
not
coming back. He
kumbayaing.
ain't coming back for the kumbaya. He coming back for what? War.
For war.
And why?
Because of how they did, how the Europeans, how the Edomites did his people.
Now let's go back a little bit. Let's go back to Christopher Columbus.
Okay, back on Chris.
Okay. That's something. Let's go back. Okay. Some people would say this. Well, how did Christopher Columbus know how to get over here? And why was he led over here? And why did he torture our people?
Christopher Columbus.
And why were they able to do that? And why is Yah, our Father, upset with them now? And he allowed it.
Because they came over here, didn't praise him for giving them this place. They came over here with greed and anger in their hearts. And they killed our people. And they kept killing our people. And they enslaved our people. And kept enslaving our people. That's why.
They overdid it.
That's why. And if they think they can't be punished because our ancestors were punished and we're still yet being punished till this day, if they think they're not going to be punished, I'm sorry.
How was they led over here? Didn't Christopher Columbus have a vision?
Christopher Columbus had a vision. That's how he came over here. And another thing, I hate for people to keep trying to put us with the heathens, trying to say heathens and all this. Our people were what's the word? They were practicing the heathens' beliefs. That's why the Most High Son Paul them into that kingdom, into that land, to preach to our people who had converted
to the
Edomites' ways. They wasn't preaching to nobody but the Hebrew Israelites.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Okay, why couldn't they find the fourth part of the earth at first? Why they couldn't find America?
Because the Most High made it impossible.
He put
for them to come over. He put a veil over it.
That's right.
They couldn't see it.
They couldn't see it. And with that being said, the people that's waking up now and the people that still sleep, what's going on with them? What's the difference in them? He put a what? Veil over all of us, but he unveiled some of us. That's why we awoke. And some people can't see the truth because their eyes are veiled. Their eyes, they're blind to it. Because they what? It ain't their time to wake up.
It wasn't their time, or either they wasn't chosen.
Thank you.
It wasn't their time, or they were.
Okay, that brings me to the what's that book? That book you had got the K word the one.
I know what you want. You're talking about the COVID.
The COVID Bible. Okay, and now I was reading it, and it was saying that we were able to interact with the animals, and it was saying that we were able to interact with him. But when they did all the stuff, what happened? He ended up putting a blind over it.
He sure did.
He shut us out, basically.
He sure did.
He was upset. He was upset with his people.
People, all we asking y'all to do is to step outside of that box that y'all are continuing to be confined to. because it's a bigger, like that rap dude say, it's the bigger picture. It's the bigger picture. Because they know who we are. We just don't know who we are.
That's right. That's right.
I know who I am.
And then you know what? It comes back to when when we were seeing all these people get killed, these men getting gunned down, and like, why ain't nobody helping these men, these black men getting
Because
gunned
we're
down?
still in bondage.
That's right. But we was wondering, why ain't nobody coming to our rescue? But it was all because.
And then, yes, because we're in bondage, and people keep saying, "Ooh, the Father is not listening to my prayers." You know why He's not listening to your prayers?
Because you ain't praying to what?
You're not praying to the Father. You're not praying to the Most High. You're serving the devil. Every Sunday you walk into that church house and hear all those lies that those preachers are telling you. You're serving Satan.
Why they don't talk about Deuteronomy?
Because they know it don't relate to anybody but us. And they know if they start talking about it, we're going to start waking up.
Yes, because we're going to know all that fits us. That all that curses and stuff.
Didn't the Most High said over there in Israel there will be peace?
There will be no peace.
Yeah, come on.
There will
it
be
won't
no peace.
It would not be peace until what?
Until the children are returned.
Okay.
The chosen,
so that
the real.
lets you know those fakers that are over there now are not the real people.
And they call themselves Jewish because they wish.
About. Okay, and then let's move past that. Let's go back over here to America.
Okay.
Okay. Let's talk about those $5 Indians. Let's talk about those $5 Indians.
Oh, you talking about because they ain't dark like they used to be?
Exactly.
They've lightened up a lot, ain't they?
A lot, sister.
Those old pictures show dark Indians.
If people would take the time out to look up this information, they would see that every person that was over here was our color, copper color.
And then in the Bible, what color is the Messiah? What color is
copper color, baby?
That's right, he's bronze.
Yes.
But then they go paint a what?
And you know what?
White.
Yes, it amazes me. It doesn't amaze me anymore, but it used to amaze me how I used to look in that Bible and read that Bible. And I couldn't see for the world
because you had a veil over
that Bible was talking about us.
You had a veil over your eyes. It wasn't time for you to wake up.
Hello, sister.
But you know what? You knew something wasn't right.
Hello.
You just couldn't put your finger on what it was.
Hello, sister.
Until one day you woke up.
Hello, sister.
And you like, oh my God, all these years.
Oh my goodness.
How in the world all these years went past and I couldn't see for looking.
Hallelujah, sister.
We've been the greatest secret ever hidden.
This is the greatest secret of all time. Greatest lie of all time.
Yes.
And it's time for us to wake up, people. Copper color people of this world.
And then, I used to wonder, why in the world did they not take everybody from Africa? I mean, they took us. Why is the other Africans still over there?
African Americans.
I used to wonder
that. How can we be African and then we can be American? How can you be two continents?
Because they try to make it seem as if they just took us from Africa and then
we were Negroes, we were colored folks.
What he said they was gonna do, give us many names, but they were gonna call us everything.
We were gonna be by what the byword. These people were called who?
Black.
The only people that are bywords are us. The true.
They call us Black, African American,
Israelites.
Yes.
Israelites.
Color folks.
And you know what? They mad. They mad.
And you know they can't get around it.
Who we are. And the key thing is we're waking up to who we are. And we're stronger together.
And then that's why they try to keep us divided. Because together we can overcome.
Hallelujah.
Like we used to. Our ancestors didn't mingle with these, what you call them? The people out here. Edomites. Heathens. They didn't interact with them.
No, they didn't. And then you know what? I want to say this. I'm so sick of hearing about Democrats and Republicans.
Oh my God.
I'm so sick of hearing about them.
Because ain't nobody really funny.
Don't y'all realize them people ain't for now one of us?
No.
Don't y'all know them people ran by the same entities? Don't y'all know them people sitting back laughing and drinking their cuckoos and cacas while we sitting out here killing and robbing and stealing and all that? The 1% don't give a shit about the rest of us. Even their own kind. They own Edomite friends. They don't even give a fuck about them.